All right, back to it. Monday. Shout out to Taffy. Because of him, I have to thank you all for watching the last video. Whatever. So do it for him. Watch the video. Give it a like. Do it for Taffy. We were opening Dialga packs, yeah? Looks like it. So we're looking for Pokemon Communication, and I think we already got one Magnezone, but the other one would be cool, as Palma said in the comments this week. So Magnezone is what we'd be looking for, and if we get the second one, we'll jump over to Pikachu packs to get the Magneton, once we figure out what's going on here with the Pokemon Communications. So let's just get right to it. Let's get cracking. All right. Tangela, Fanrotom, Finneon, Gliscor, Pachirisu EX. I don't think we have enough tools to make this work, but you know what? You never know. We'll see what we can do. All right, so all we really want is a Pokemon Communication. That's really the big one. We do have a Magnezone. So getting the second one would be pretty cool. Okay. Ralt, Slugma, Team Galactic Grunt, Bidoof, Leafeon. Alright, a whole bunch of not good cards. But that's okay. Let's check how much Pokemon Communication actually is. Let's see. How much is this going to cost? Is it going to be 70? Is it a 2-star? Let's see. Oh, all right. It's 70. Okay. So that's going to take a hot minute. Hopefully we get one before we have to buy the second. Yeah. Wonder Pig time, yeah. It's time. Nothing really interesting. Spirit Tomb. That's cool. We could go for this Carablast. It's only one. I'm just going to go for it. We have max energy anyway. Alright, come on, Carablast. Damn it. One day. One day, we will have a Carablast. One day. I didn't thank them. Damn it. Alright. Nothing there. Nope. Nope. Well, actually, Meowscarada might not be bad. Because we have... Yeah, we have a Florigato and Sprigatito, so let's just go for it. Fuck it, dude. Let's go for it. Damn it. Well, I think we have Lucario EX, right? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, back to searching. I think we have 2 Bennets already. Nothing there. Irida might be good. We'll come back to that one. We have both Escavalier. Okay. Snorlax might not be bad. But I don't want to spend a timepiece on it. So... Yeah, let's try this one. Because we do have those Crabominable, we can always use some Iridas. Damn. Okay, Houndour. We might be able to use Houndoom in our Incineroar deck, but I think Wigglytuff might just generally be better. Okay. Triumphant Light. I will probably never open those packs. Thanks, Stud Muffin. Let's get right into a game. Game. I think I'm just still going to rock Incineroar for now. Just keep it nice and simple. Let's have a good start of the week, because last week started off real rough. And Ibby was real upset about it. Okay. We're going second. Not looking good. Not looking good. This hand is really good if we get both Litten and Incineroar. Okay, so that thing is going to kill us very fast. But luckily, we are going second. Oh, it'll be real bad if they have Charizard on Rare Candy Curve, though. If that's the case, we just kind of die. Okay. Playing the Moltres. So that's like kind of good. They might not be playing Stokezard, but it's still real scary. At least we drew the Wigglytuff so we can start hitting for 50 and clear this if it doesn't evolve. But okay, that's really good for us. I think they're just trying to kill us since we didn't play anything out onto the bench. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's good. But they also didn't evolve. I don't feel like sculpting their hand into something better, so I'm actually going to hold on to this Iono until they do something. Because, like, I'm kind of winning right now with just this Wigglytuff. Like, we have 2 energies to their 0. Their Pokemon aren't really going to be doing much damage to us. Let's see. 1 energy hit for 50. 2 energy hit for 100. So we'll get hit for 70 when we clear them and then win the game. I think that's pretty good. Team Rocket Grunt. Just don't flip 2 heads. Okay. That works too. I respect the play. Okay. That is another Jigglypuff. I think I'm gonna Iono now. Yeah, I'm gonna Iono now. Because we need to be making progress on our board as well. And we didn't draw anything that can actually do that. Okay, as long as this doesn't draw the other Jigglypuff. That's an argument for playing out the Jigglypuff. Oh, I got mega punished for that. That's okay. Super punished. They're unlikely to have a second Team Rocket Grunt, so I'm not going to stack more energy onto the front Wigglytuff. Now we're just waiting for them to return. So I didn't play out the Jigglypuff because I figured it's one more card that we draw off Iono, but I think I probably should have played it to specifically not draw it again. But, like, a random card is better than the Jigglypuff. It's just unfortunate that a random card was also Jigglypuff. So I think it was the right play with the wrong outcome. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. Now we just have to wait for the opponent to actually come back. Okay, it looks like we're going to get this win. Yep, there it is. Okay. We take those, I guess. Big Wigglytuff. Alright, let's open some packs then. I'll still send him a thanks. Okay. Man, I wish you could set a default pack, yeah? Alright, let's open a pack. One thing that I've been really enjoying about playing the series is that this is a very interesting way to play the game, and I'm not just, like, trying to collect all the cool fancy cards. Togepi could be good. Oh, damn. Oh, boy. Oh, that is a card. That is one of the cards of all time, yeah? Woo-wee. God damn. Being able to like use my back points on cards that are like useful to me feels really good compared to like saving them up and hoarding them just to get one full art trainer or whatever. This has been really enjoyable. Whoop. Oh, we got something. Swine up. Okay, Finneon. Another Pachirisu. Again, I don't think we have the tools for it. It's also a rainbow, though. So, like, we take those, right? It's just cool to have. But that is 2 Pachi EX that we pulled today. The card's kind of mediocre, but like I said, if we have enough tools for it, we could try it. All right, yeah, that's gonna be it for me. So, thank you all for watching last week, watching this week. Obviously, I'm gonna be right back. You know, in like 3, 2, 1. Okay, ZPPS Tuesday. We are back. Let's get right into opening these packs. I guess I only have one, though. That's okay. I'm just doing this earlier than it was yesterday. Oh. Alright, still looking for Pokemon Communication. Magnemite's good, because we're looking for the Magnemite line as well. Yanmega EX. That's actually pretty good. We can put that in basically any deck, and it'll be pretty reasonable. It's genuinely a consideration for Incineroar over Wigglytuff as just like a second EX beater. But I think we're going to keep with the Wigglytuff for now, especially because we don't even have the Yanma. But if we get the Yanma, that could be playable. Anyway, Wonder Picks. Do we have anything fun in here? Let's see. Lily's a bit enticing, but I don't want to pay 2 for it right now. Nothing from there is catching my eye. Nope. Mythical Slab could be good, but I don't want to pay 2 for the pack. Another Incineroar, that's kind of funny. Nothing there. Persimmon, that's pretty interesting, but we don't really have fighting cards anyway. I guess we have the Gallade, but don't really care for Gallade. Not really seeing anything that's appealing. We might be Wonder Pick list today. Better be something pretty good with these timepieces for me to pick it. Yeah. Well, that's okay. We can go right into the game then. Pretty easy day. I am on a little time crunch today, so I'm trying to get through this quickly, but this shouldn't take long. Because, like, maybe we'll actually start with Litten, you know? It's a consideration because we keep missing on starting with Litten. Do we drop one of the Jigglypuffs? That is something to think about. We are going first. That's good for rare candy plays. We are starting with Litten. So we don't have rare candies, but we do have Torracat. I didn't know Cubone got a new card. That makes sense. Because there's a new Marowak. There's the Alolan Marowak. I just have never seen this. Alright, fighting. This could be going into Marowak EX, which would be kind of scary. Because that can almost one-shot Incineroar, but I just don't know what's going on over here. Because it's not Alolan Marowak, because they're playing Fighting Energy. I guess I'll find out. Oh. Opponent, I am so sorry. Oh my god. Oh, rest in peace, opponent. We're still in trouble here if they have Marowak EX. That's going to be pretty hard to crunch through. And we could just, like, randomly lose. But if they don't have anything, Cubone just dies at the end of the turn. Okay, so Machop in the back, Hitmonlee. So this might just be like some kind of fighting, just a bunch of fighting guys. They let this die. They still have to flip for burn, which is funny. Oh, and they get tails again. Putting the energy on Hitmonlee was pretty interesting because, like, now I just don't play anything on my bench, and that's a useless Pokemon. Let's Iono here. I don't like the cards in my hand. I'm just kind of looking for, like, my supporters. That's not bad. I'm not going to play anything out because I just want to start crunching them with this. If I put something onto the bench, it is vulnerable to Hitmonlee, and I don't want that. And now we're going to start using the Scar Charge Smash, and it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough for this opponent. Machamp EX can still come up, and that'd be kind of scary. Arceus, okay. I wonder if they retreat directly into it. Or are they just giving up this point? Giving up this point is scary because then they have less Mons on their bench. Okay, useless potion. X speed, okay, maybe not useless then. Okay, so Arceus is up just to tank a little bit, but Scar Charge Smash is still going to KO in 2. So I'm not sure exactly what their plan is right now. And since Hitmonlee was moved back, I'm going to play this out. Because we can start getting that charged up too. I can Professor's Research. I'll also put the Litten out because I don't see a reason not to. Since we're already playing into the Hitmonlee. And now Arceus is down this turn unless they have Poke Center Lady or Big Malasada plus Potion. So I think we're doing pretty okay. And they can't retreat it without Leaf or the second X speed? Yeah, okay. That was really rough for them. Yeah, that was a tough game. Everything came together for me, and it just seems like they stumbled a little bit. Pokeball rank 2! Alright, let's go. Thank you, opponent. Okay, that means we get 2 packs. Alright, so let's see. The first pack. Just give us the Pokemon communication. At least one. Give us one early. Or both. Or something special. Mamoswine, okay. I don't think that's really playable, but it's something to think about. Ooh, and Mesprit. That's a pretty good pack. I can't use either of these, but 2 full arts in 1 pack, we take those. Man, my luck this week has been kind of crazy. Even if, like, the cards haven't been particularly useful, other than Darkrai, I guess, I've been having a pretty good week, goddamn. Alright, one more. Okay. Show us Pokemon communication. This is good because it lets us actually play the Gallade. My God! Alright. Okay, alright. So now it's time to think about Darkrai. I'm gonna start cooking up a Darkrai deck. See what kind of dark shenanigans I might have. But honestly, 2 copies of Darkrai and a bunch of trainers might also just get it done. Alright, maybe if we don't let that happen again. Wow, what a week. What a week. Thank you all for watching. Let's hopefully keep that train going for next time tomorrow. Alright, thanks. Okay, Wednesday, May 21st. It's even earlier today than it was yesterday, so I still only have 1 pack, but that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. Show me Pokemon communication. Getting right to it. Okay. Nothing here. The Togetic might be useful because the Togekiss deck is... I think I could probably use that. But we are going to be looking for some dark things. I just don't think Krogunk is the dark thing we're looking for. Man, some Giratinas would be nice, though. Imagine if we had Giratina and Darkrai. That'd be crazy. Okay, Wonder Pick time, and then we'll jump straight into the match. Yeah. Okay. I could go for this Tapu Lele. I think I will. But let's see what else we got here. Kamala could be good, but I don't want to spend 3 points for it. We have our Oricorios. Let's see. Wishy-Washy's not super good. We need like multiples of those for it to even work. Vaporeon. Yeah, so let's just go for that first one then. I didn't really see anything else that we could really use. But Tapu Lele is a pretty good card. So let's go for that. Damn it. Never. We can never get it. That's okay. That is okay. I wonder if we have the pack points for that. A 2 or 3 diamonds is worth 150, I think. Let's check. Let's check. That'll be pretty quick. Ooh, we only have 50 points. Yeah, it's gonna cost 150. There's no way. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Maybe after a few other things, we'll see what we can do. So I did not build a dark deck, but that's okay. We'll just go in with the fire one. I don't think we really have the dark cards for it. There's nothing that really jumps out in my mind about it, at least right off the bat. But I could always just use Jigglypuff. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Going first, so we might just have the rare candy into Incineroar draw. We have the rare candy into Incineroar draw. They're also playing fire, though. So it could be a pretty even matchup. Okay, so they're playing Heatran, Charizard. Putting Charmander in the back probably means that they probably don't have rare candy into Charizard, which is good. Okay. That's kind of unnecessary. What does this guy do? If it has damage on it, does 80. That's fine. And then let's IO now. I just kind of want to see a new hand. I want to see something to put on the bench. And that is something to put on the bench. There's a couple things to put on the bench. Okay. So this thing's going to start hitting us really, really hard. I'm hoping that they get tails here. Okay, they got heads. That's okay. Because we're going to be taking a lot of damage from this. Okay. So I would love to see Professor's research into double Wigglytuff so we can just start healing off this Heatran damage. That would, like, honestly be good. There was an argument for just passing the turn, but I think we want to just get damage on there, like, as soon as possible. And now we can start healing. I think it was the right play to not attack, actually. Because we'd have 40 more HP right now. Tails? This one doesn't matter. Still no evolution in the back is good for us. Okay. So the genetic Apex Charmeleon actually does 30. That was kind of a waste. But you know what? We take those. So that is not the Charmeleon that does 60. Oh my god. Holy shit. We are drawing so much gas. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, do a little bit of healing, and then we Scar Charge Smash. So now we're healing 40 damage per turn. So we're going to heal off everything this Charmeleon is doing, so they have to go into Charizard. And I think we can race Charizard with both Wigglytuffs. We can race Genetic Apex Charizard. We can't race Stokesard. But even Stokesard, we Scar Charge Smash, and then we can Wigglytuff hit them. So I think we're fine. Okay. Torracat, don't need that. So it's Comforting Song. And do it again. So these have healed 100 damage. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, it was definitely a mistake to attack that first turn. We'd be at 120 right now, and this game would just be so over. I mean, it already is over, but it would be beyond over. Yeah. All right. So a little bit of a misplay there, but you know, we take those. Wow, we got incredibly lucky the entire game. Never punished for our misplays. All right, that means we get a couple packs. Let's go. Let's go. Ba-ba-boom. Okay, pack number 1. Wow, I was just thinking. This is week 4. That's crazy. That's like a long time for me to do something. So that's cool. What does this one do? Flip 4 coins, 40. Okay. Not exactly what you want to see. I don't remember the dark types in this set being particularly good, but I guess I could be wrong. And we get another one for winning. Thank you, Incineroar Wigglytuff. Oh, a Yanma. That goes with our Yanmega, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good, pretty good. Another Magnezone, so that means we are definitely going to Pikachu after we get our Pokemon Communications. And a Luxray, that's cool. That's cool. So now we are looking for Magneton to finish up that Oricorio deck. And then we could probably actually go look for more supporters. Like supporters or item cards. Because we have a pretty good Pokemon core now. At least once we get those Magnetons, which that could take a while. But yeah, that's gonna be, that's a lot of shop tickets. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Until tomorrow. Alright, Thursday, even earlier than yesterday, so still only getting 1 pack. Tomorrow will definitely be different. Anyway, yeah, show me Pokemon Communication. Can we just, like, finally get that? A lot of goddamn Slugma, huh? Alright, nothing in the pack. I'm just getting right to it. I ain't trying to waste no time here. And then we Wonder Pick. Alright. Man, I just have nothing to say today, huh? Pokemon Communication. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Oh, yeah. There we go. There's one. That will make this so much easier because we only have to buy the one then. Let's check out our pack points then. Oops. Thank you, Mr. Witz. Oh my god. That is incredible. Okay, I don't think we'd take Komala if we don't have, like, an actual structured deck. Because, like, Komala would be good for, you know, EX-only decks, but I don't really have the luxury to play EX-only decks. So I think that's okay. Not really seeing anything of interest here. Okay, cool. We got our Pokemon communication, and we'll move on. So let's check out how many pack points we have for Dialga. If we can already buy one, we'll just do it. So we can move on. 70. I think that's enough. It should be. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect chef's kiss. So now we'll start opening Pikachu packs to try to get some Magnetons. We're going to have to get really lucky on those because they're 3 diamond. But it'll be fine. Okay, let's get right to battling then. Or I guess we can add the Pokemon communication to the decks. Let's see. What card isn't really performing? If I ever use the X-Speed, probably. Let's go down Leaf. I don't think I've ever used Red. So let's cut those and then add Pokemon Communications. Okay. And right into the battle. All right. Opponent found, JLT10. Let's get to it. Okay. Okay, so we're going second. We have Energy, but not Evolution. Against a Water deck, that should be fine. We'll lead Litten and put Jigglypuff on the bench. First turn, obviously, is going to be... Do I actually Professor's Research first turn? We'll see. We'll see what we draw and what the opponent's doing. There's a chance we just die before we get to take a turn, so... Okay. It's good to have energy advantage in this kind of matchup, because Manaphy going off turn 1 is extremely scary. So I'm instead going to be able to KO Manaphy on R2. But, let's see. I place an energy. I actually can't attack. I can't attack here. Because if they have X speed, then they just X speed Manaphy and then kill Litten. So we can't attack. I guess the second Litten changes that. Yeah, let's make the attack. Now that we have second Litten. So obviously we want to see Incineroar off the top. If they spend an X speed just to kill Litten, we're pretty okay with that. I'm probably going to start putting energy on my second Litten and maybe evolve it into Torracat. Then we'll take the KO here and hope we can find Incineroar fast enough. Yeah, let's do this. Start putting energy back here. Maybe I should have put that in Wigglytuff. That comforting song didn't do anything, but it's okay. We're just going to take this... Yeah, we're going to take this KO and try to muscle through a Palkia. Might not work, but we'll try. Okay, so Litten is going down this turn. We'll put up Torracat and then Iono to dig for an Incineroar. Torcat comes up. That's not an Incineroar, so we Iono. That's an Incineroar. So we're going to be able to Fire Fang here, and then if they attack us, the Scar Charge Smash will just kill. If they don't, then we're kind of okay with that, because they can't one-shot us without red. Or I guess Giovanni does it too, but people aren't really playing that. Okay, so we don't have the guaranteed kill. But we're looking pretty damn good. So this Pokemon communication can do absolutely nothing, because the only Pokemon left in our deck is the other Wigglytuff. Alright, so they had the potion anyway. If they slash here, they're still dead. What will they do? Misty. Okay, so they're dead? Because this doesn't kill us. Yeah, we live on 10 and then just crack back for 140. Alright. Wait, I should put an energy on, huh? Okay, GG opponent. That was a bit of misplay on them. After you get that many Misty Flips, I think you retreat into Frogadier, and then make an attack. Yeah, I think that would have been the right play. Even if you don't make an attack, I don't know what the opponent had in their hand or what they could do, but they needed to not do exactly what they did. But that's okay, we take the win. Okay, on to Misty Packs. So Misty Packs. What I was going to say is Pikachu Packs also have Misty in them, which is a good pickup. So we're looking for Magneton, but there's some good cards we could get from here. So let's open 2 of these. So with this, we're kind of conceding that our Incineroar deck is finished. Another Farfetch'd, that's amazing. Gyarados, okay. Not super usable. Gyarados CX is just, like, a lot better. But we especially take that other Farfetch'd. Having 2 of those will help smooth out a lot of future decks we want to build. There might be a point where we stop playing Incineroar altogether because we've just, you know, played it so much. Maybe once we have another good coherent deck, we can do that. Nothing really out of that pack either. But that's okay. Yeah, so looking for Magneton, Misties would be cool too. We have the other Farfetch'd, which is good. We're looking pretty good. We're doing really well. I'm excited for the future. And that's going to be it for today. So, yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, Saturday. I'm going to be honest, I just completely forgot yesterday. Forgot to record. That's okay. We're opening Pikachu packs. Let's get into it. Right into it. Show me Magneton. Magnemite's good. Because I think that's the Magnemite that gets played, right? I would imagine. At least in Lightning decks. I do have enough Magnemite if I need them, but I would prefer to get 2 of them from this. However, getting the Magneton's gonna be tough. Show me Magneton. Chansey, okay. Not exactly Magneton, but, you know. It's a shame that we can't get Sing Jigglypuff, huh? Good design, Pocket. Okay, nothing out of those of note. So let's just go to Wonder Picks. Let's see. not that. Over here. Okay, Delmise, not interesting. Alolan Golem, not interesting. Nothing from there. Nope. Leaf Cape could be something. Might come back to that one. Not really seeing anything as per usual. This is a nice pack. Those cards both look really, really nice. Carablast? I'll go for this. I'll go for this. We do have to get a Carablaster too. And we once again do not get a Carablast. That's okay. That is a-okay. Alright. You know, we have plenty of hourglasses. I'm just going to go for that Leaf Cape on our way down. Let's get that out of the way. Alright, show me Leaf Cape. Okay, not really wanting a Heliolisk, but that's okay. Do I already have a Leaf Cape? What if I already have Leaf Capes? That'd be funny. Ooh, performance? Hello? Okay, back to it. Decidueye could be good. I think we pull this Decidueye pack. Yeah, let's do that. Come on, show me Decidueye. Bop, 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 bop. Damn. I was even thinking how the Poplio could be okay. If, like, I need a filler water card. But we got Tapu Fini, which is... Ooh. Not looking good. Alright. Thank you, Triple C, for nothing. Let's get to it. Let's get right on to it. Alright. This is our rank up game, it seemed like. Now, who's our opponent? Hello, Nika Pika. We are going first. We could just not draw them. They are playing Fighting. And we're leading with our normal type. Okay, off to a good start. We do have both Professor's Research in hand, so we can use them both and maybe just draw into the nut anyway. And then, because we'd also need X-Speed. We need X-Speed, Litten, Rare Candy. Okay, so they are just full on aggro. Oh boy. Okay, so let's research. There's two of the pieces. I think I'm going to Communication away this Wigglytuff, because if Wigglytuff is the only thing we've got going for us, we're probably losing no matter what. Okay, that is not what I wanted to see. So, we need to find Litten next turn. Litten plus X-Speed would be incredible. I think we win the game if we draw that. But, if we don't, I think we're losing. They are pretty mixed on what they're trying to do, which is good for us. Okay. So we do live another turn, I guess. That was close. Okay, this is the only thing we've got going for us now, so... Yup. Luckily, we're not staring down like a Rampardos or anything. Okay, they have a Lucario EX. That's kind of scary. That's not exactly the basic we wanted to see, but it is what it is. I think I Poke Center Lady. Sure. We're just gonna die to this Lucario, though. We need to get any amount of damage on Lucario so that Incineroar can actually one-shot it. But I think we're so far behind that it's just not going to happen anyway. Because to get any damage on it, we need to put an energy onto this Jigglypuff, and then we're 3 turns behind for Incineroar. And it's just not looking good. Okay, so they are going for this play. That's good because we can immediately put damage onto it and we don't have to worry. That is very good for us. So we do have Incineroar next turn. There's no reason to do that, but I did it anyway. Okay. Alright, so what happens? They put, is it 20 damage? They put 30 damage on Litten. We go up into Incineroar. We're at 150. Put energy number 2. Bite this. They hit us down to 50. And then we kill them. And then I think we can win the game from there. Okay. Rare Candy. Into Incineroar. Let's Communication looking for the other Wigglytuff. It's a 50-50. We have 2 Pokemon left in our deck. Alright, nice. That is awesome. Okay, we are in a great position now. Okay, opponent, what do you do? Okay, that's good for us, I guess. Let's see. How does the opponent get out of this? Because, like, we also have the Lily. They need to retreat here to have any chance. They need to get Incineroar down to 100 HP so that Lucario can kill it, but that seems really tough with our Wigglytuff on board, and then also we have Lily in hand. Are they going to just try to draw Machamp? That's pretty bold. I appreciate this play. They might have Machamp in hand or just looking for rare candy. I'm sorry, opponent, I have Lily. Okay, we start smashing. So I don't know what a baby Machamp does, but I know Machamp EX takes 3 energy to attack, so they're in pretty dire straits right now. They need some kind of, like, flip coins until something happens. Oops. Excuse the yawning. I am tired. Is that game, opponent? Okay. Nice. Okay, GG, opponent. We got Incineroar. We got the win. Hello? I think they were just going for me to misclick or something there, which, to be fair, almost happened. Okay, let's go open a couple packs then. Ooh, Pokeball rank 3. Thank you. Okay. Packs, 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 packs. Select other booster pack. Pikachu. Open a pack. All right. Pack number 1. Whoop. So I guess we can play the Hypno we have, but Hypno's kind of a dog shit card. I guess it would be good if we were like in an earlier stage of the account, but we have Incineroar, so we can just kind of ride on that for a while. Leave a comment. Do you think I should stop playing Incineroar and do something else? Because I have plenty of other Pokemon that I could try. It's just Incineroar is really, really good, and I'm having fun beating people down with it. But if I should change it up, just let me know. Whoop. Drowsy number 2. Pikachu EX. That's cool. I don't think we could ever use it, but that's cool. Alright, that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching this week. Another good episode of Zharim's Pocket Progression series. Yeah, and let me know your thoughts, etc. and everything. Oh my god. And yeah, I will see you all next week. Goodbye.